Welcome everyone to Ghost to Grandmaster. After we just rounded up Penguin Brothers to GM, it was now time for our new challenge, Ghost to GM. You can see we're on a fresh account. Let's get started. Alright, first game of the show. I think that is Platinum. I think Silver is a bit more dark, so it is Platinum. If there's any Platinums here that are offended by me not knowing what Platinum looks like, my bad. Now, I'm excited for this challenge because I wanted to do something that was a little bit harder than the previous challenges. Like I was... The Bomb Cloud was a really good difficulty level, but the Penguin Brothers and the Cheese ones are maybe slightly on the easy side. So I wanted to do this one because it'll be just insanely difficult. And to clarify, I'm actually going to do this challenge in 3 phases. The first phase, which is going to be the most difficult one, which fits because my MMR will be the lowest, will be that I'm literally not allowed to make another unit than a Ghost. Okay, I'm not allowed to make a Reaper Marine, like absolutely nothing besides Ghost. And then when this becomes too difficult, which... I don't know when that is. Like, it could honestly be Diamond because, you know, even if I'm getting cheesed or whatever, I can't make anything besides Ghost. So we'll see how that goes. And then the second phase is simply that I will be allowed to make my basic units. So I can make my Reaper to scout, I can make 5 Marines to defend, etc, etc. Maybe a tank to defend is something you guys have suggested. And then the last phase would be... This is probably going to be about GM level if I had to guess, maybe Masters. Because I'm going to keep switching when it gets too difficult. And the last phase is going to be that I will open with a Ghost Rush and play based on Ghost, but I will be allowed to make other units as well, as long as I do open with that Ghost Rush, right? Now, obviously, let me know what you guys think of this in the comments. I would love to hear your suggestions. Any way I could make it even more difficult or maybe a little bit more fun, etc, etc. Now let's get my Ghost Academy. Because, you know, you guys are the ones that's watching, so I want to make it the most fun possible for you guys. If you like my ideas, then that is fantastic. If you think my second phase sucks and you would like to see something else, then let me know. And I'll see what I can do. And if you do enjoy these challenges, of course, I have so many. I'm posting every single day, pretty much. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on the notifications as well, so you don't miss the videos. Now, this guy is a Platinum Protoss. I think Ghost only should be the best against Zerg because I can snipe all their units. Against Protoss, this might actually be a little bit complicated. Now, he has a Zealot, which I can snipe. He has a second gas, but he's not mining from it, so we should be okay. Let's see, I want to get Cloak 150. Or should I get my second Ghost first? I think with Ghost only, the biggest chance I have to do a lot of damage is just to make Cloak, right? Now, this guy could be proxying me, so I'm actually going to go scout around, see what he's doing. Is there anything that I'm particularly scared of right now? Actually, I don't know. Probably not. Buildings, I guess. Buildings die very slow to Ghost. I'm gonna open with 2 Rex Ghost, actually. I feel like if I really play Ghost Expand, it might be a little bit scary if my opponent has a lot of units. Like, even things like Stalkers would be very difficult to deal with, right? Because they just don't take bonus damage and they can't be sniped. Though every Protoss unit can be EMP'd, so that is good news for me. I think Terran would also be pretty rough, though. I'm not sure if you guys watched my 2v2 challenges that I did at some point with Kelliser. One of my favorite games ever was one of the 2v2 challenges where my teammate Kelliser was forced to open with Ghost. And our opponents did Proxy Marauder. And in that case, you can just snipe the Marauders and it's literally the hardest blind counter of all time. That was actually really sick. So maybe that's a dream, guys. If I play Ghost only against Terran, I would love for them to open the Proxy Marauder. That would be a highlight on the channel for real. I'm not sure what this guy is doing. I haven't seen anything sus. He doesn't have a base yet, so that is obviously sus in itself. See, he has 5 gateways. Okay, I guess we're going to be adding some bunkers here. I'm not sure if he ever got into my main base with anything. He still has the probe somewhere, so there's definitely like a pylon out in the map that is going to warp in a bunch of units. How many ghosts fit in a bunker, actually? Is it still 4? I kind of feel like it should be 2. I've definitely put Ghost in a bunker before, but it's such a rare occurrence that I'm actually not quite sure. Now, if he actually Adepts would also be a really juicy target for the snipes thinking about it. Now, maybe... You know, if I manage my energy correctly with this opener, I wouldn't even have to make an eBay. Oh yeah, it is 2, okay. I wouldn't even have to make an eBay because you can just EMP the DTs. That would actually be sick. Okay, so 2 fit in the bunker. I'm gonna make another one. Probably get a 3rd gas here as well. Now, normally I'm a lot more aggressive in these challenges, but here, obviously, I need to be a little bit scared. Because if I run into 10 Stalkers, I could even lose the game, which sucks. So I do have Cloak. Wait, he was in my main. Yeah, I didn't even realize. Alright, or it's a Prism. Also possible. Wait, I have Cloak. Hahaha. Oh, that one didn't have energy. Sag. Oh, it is a prism. Okay, I was wondering. Am I that stupid? He really doesn't like that tech lab to be going for that. But these ghosts are actually doing a surprising amount of damage, huh? Nice. Get absolutely ruined. Oh my goodness. I was gonna say, there's... How did I miss that probe? Alright. Wait, he killed both of my tech labs. He's literally destroying my challenge. I think my name is pretty cool, by the way. I asked my friend what I should name my account, and he said Casper. And I really liked it, so I went with it. So we're gonna be Casper ghosting it up. So I guess there's a robo here somewhere. I think I'm just gonna attack, though. Like, I feel like... Actually, I can even snipe observers, of course. If I save a scan, this army is pretty much unstoppable unless I... Oh, let's see. Fat EMP there. Unless I run into an Oracle, I mean. No, he killed one of my ghosties. Oh, he has an observer here. I don't even see it. Are you sure you want to warp in there? That seems a little bit unwise if you ask me. There we go. The first win is a fact. Ghoster Grandmaster has fully begun. Let's keep going. Ooh, we've gotten a Diamond Terran. Okay. Ghost only against a Terran. I can actually see this go both ways. I could see this be an absolute disaster for me. It could also be a massive success. And I'm thinking about Marauders, Reapers in particular. Like, against Marines, Ghost would be good too, but I wouldn't really be able to use the snipe because then you're sniping units that you're killing pretty fast anyway. But if I get, like, cheesed pretty hard with, like, Marauders or Reapers, that could actually truly be epic for me. I should use this early on in the series, these early few games, to try out some builds. Like, maybe Ghosts openers are the best if I play Gas first. Like, I actually wouldn't know. I think I might also do some Proxy Ghosts, though I think Proxy Ghost in most cases is a pretty legit strategy. At least against Protoss is pretty good. Like, I did it in one of my Cheese to Gem episodes, and I beat a... I want to say a balloon? There's a balloon on my natural. I beat a 5-5 Protoss with it, so I might not want to use Ghost Proxy too early. That would kind of be bending the rules a little bit in some way. Like, not really, but in some way. You know, I always like to keep it as challenging as possible. Against Terran and Zerg, however, Proxy Ghost is probably quite bad, right? So maybe against Terran and Zerg I can get away with it. So I'm not even sure if it's that great of an idea. I should probably scout because, you know, since I'm not even going to be able to make a Reaper or anything, I should probably at least have some idea of what Guy is doing. Or I should go full alpha and build my Ghost Academy here in the wall to complete it. Why not, actually? You know, I'll just do it. It's the beginning of the show. We want the big challenge. Might as well go for it, right, guys? I mean, I'm still going to have to make a depot, so it actually makes 0 sense to do this. But at least it's funny, right, guys? Now, if I keep my workers on the gas, I can go for a fast cloak. If I take them off the gas, I can actually expand at some point, which I totally would not be able to do with this. Okay, so it's 2 barracks. That's a really good start, actually. Because that means it is most likely going to be Reapers, I would say. Now, is one ghost at a time enough to beat like a 3-racks Reaper? That I don't know. But I guess we'll probably find out. At least he has 2 barracks here. He might have another one hidden. I'm actually going to keep this SCV around to see if he's expanding or not. And we're going to cloak as well. I feel like cloak could actually be such an OP thing in challenges like this. Like, I'm probably going to win a bunch of games just because my units have cloak. Okay, the Ghost actually built pretty fast, by the way. Wait. Ghost built faster than Reapers? Oh my god, the things you find out in shows like this. Look at his position, guys. If he tries to jump in, he's going to get absolutely destroyed by this. Yeah, Ghost actually built 3 seconds faster than Reapers. What the hell? I guess that just has to do with cheeses, I imagine. Like, if Reapers would build too fast, you would do some really insane cheeses with them. I mean, since he's also on 2 barracks, I'll also just make a 2nd barracks. I am really afraid of, like, getting into a macro game against tanks, though. But then I guess I could maybe get away with using, like, nukes and stuff. That would be a pretty cool way to deal with that. Now, he hasn't done anything yet. I think I'm gonna check the gold first. I'm gonna check the gold, and then I'll go up his ramp. I'm so excited for him to come and me just being able to snipe down stuff. I'm pretty sure this is a fresh account, so I'm not sure if I put the hotkeys correctly. But I think I have snipe on rapid fire, so I should be able to just like mow everything down like that. That would be sick. He hasn't shown anything yet though, so maybe he's just making Marines. Like, I don't know. What was that? Oh, he is making Marines. No way. I think I'm gonna go and abuse my cloak then. That sounds like a good plan to me. I could Yeah, I don't know what he's making, but since he made 2 barracks, his tech is probably not amazing. So maybe I can get in there before he has like tanks out or cyclones. Cyclones probably would own Ghost pretty hard. Let's see. I could either scan, or I can just walk up in his base and pray. I think I should probably go for the scan though. Definitely sounds like a smarter move. Oh no, that was actually an accident. I wanted to scan, but I think I pressed the wrong key or something. Okay, let's see. Hello? What is he doing? What is going on in this base? I'm gonna need some diamond YouTube comment advice, guys. He's making a missile turret against my Ghost? What does he think I'm doing? I feel like he has like a hidden base on the map or something. I'm just gonna check. Like, this is kind of crazy. He's walling off? What the hell? Guys, can someone tell me what I'm looking at? Why is there a bunker there? Why is he making a 4 barracks wall off? Okay, he has some workers there. Oh, I can actually kill that. Ghosts are pretty good against mines. Look at that. Dude, are Ghosts not good against anything? Oh my goodness. I've underestimated these units. I really don't know what kind of build this guy is going for, I'll be honest. Like, this is kind of crazy. Wow, the one taps. The scan with the SCVs. Let's see, the micro is insane here. Let's go. Might not even lose any of these. They're all low HP. Ah, the scan ran out. Let's go. Dude, Ghosts are insane. Who invented these units? This guy must be so sad. He has an eBay, which it really makes me think like he wanted to go for a command. Ah, he did do it. I knew it, guys. This guy was hella sneaky. I was actually looking for it. Look. Okay, this is 500 IQ what this guy did. I know I killed him with my Ghost, which is kind of crazy. But who expects 3 cloaked Ghosts to walk into their base at this point? Let's be honest. But he had his Marines here to deny my scout. Like, if I saw this, it probably looks like some kind of a timing attack. But he actually sent his Marines over here to deny this scout. D'Mangelo with the 500 IQ build order. Anyway, the Ghosts still win. Let's see if we can keep winning. Azure, nice. Okay, this is gonna be sick. It can also be a disaster, but it can also be really sick. Imagine if he goes roaches and I randomly have 6 Ghosts waiting for him. That would be awesome. Also, I just thought of, in my opinion, maybe the best way to switch phases in this challenge, like I explained at the start. Because I think I should probably not switch phases just if I lose one game. Like, I feel that might be a bit lame and that would actually not, you know, make the challenge as difficult as it could be. So I think I should probably stay with the same phase until I lose more games than I win for 2 episodes in a row. And then I can switch to the next phase. I feel like that sounds like a nice way to do it. You guys have been waiting for a kind of Ghost challenge for very long. And don't worry guys, nukes and stuff will come as well. Like, don't you worry about a thing. So if we can make the challenge a bit longer that way, I think that would also be totally cool, right guys? I mean, you guys are the boss. Together with me, it's a joint company. So whatever you guys say in the comments, I will read it and I will base my actions upon it. So did I write good luck have fun back? Yeah, I did. Nice. Now against Zerg, I'm kind of wondering how I would do this. I feel like Ghosts actually have a pretty good role in TVZ. Like, you can do like a Ghost Hellbat timing. It would honestly not be that bad. But if I don't have the Hellions to back up my Ghost, I would be terrified to move out on the map. Because 3 Ghosts would die to 20 Zerglings, you know? So I'm gonna have to see how I will approach this. I can also just walk around with Cloak until there's a lair. And then if I ever have to go into the macro game with planetaries and stuff, then that is also just fine. Just get my instant Ghost Academy here. How long does a Ghost Academy take to build, actually? 28, and a depot's 21. So actually, I can actually make... This works out perfectly, I think. I make the Ghost Academy and then the depot and then the tech lab. And they should all finish at roughly the same time. Accidental 500 IQ planning, guys. And with 500 IQ planning, I mean, I literally looked at the thing and it told me how much time it takes to build. The Ghost Academy is gonna finish. And then just a little bit after the depot and the tech lab. Wow, the time is, guys, I'm insane. I could probably also do a way more economic version of this build by not literally rushing a Ghost like crazy. But I just want to have my Cloak. I feel like Cloak is fun to play with, you know. I think if I play this style, I could even consider getting like... Or I should 100% get PFs on all my extra bases, besides maybe my natural. Because playing with 1 orbital only, that sounds a little bit too poor to me. But I guess we'll see. We'll see how the flow goes. This would be pretty nuts against the pool first, by the way. Imagine if someone would go pool first with 4 links against me, followed up with a roach solid, and I would just sit in my main so the links wouldn't do anything, and then the roaches go and I have a ghost for them. That would actually be pretty nuts. So ghosts are definitely a bit of a snowball unit. Like if links get on top of my ghost, all of a sudden, I'm not going to be so happy anymore, right? Yeah, I need a depot here. This is the first time I actually made the expo before my second barracks, I think. Okay, well, I'll just kill this overlord. It's actually no biggie. Should die pretty fast, too. 10 damage. Actually, does a ghost have more DPS than a marine against a non-light target? I'm actually not sure. It's probably very close, right? Because a ghost does 10 damage and a marine does 6, I believe. Ooh. Nice. Any Zerglings, I'll take those. So I think a marine might actually do more damage to an overlord than a ghost. Though a ghost could obviously snipe it if it wanted to. Alright, 3 ghosties. Let's go across the map. Cloak is gonna finish too. Wait, how long does that cloak take actually? 86 seconds. I felt like it was completing so fast, but 86 actually doesn't sound that short of an upgrade, so... I like how my gas timing here is basically like a TVT. I'm getting it so early, you know, so I can afford my ravens and tanks. But in reality, I'm going for 3 racks, 4 gas ghost. Hey, another overlord. I'm actually gonna snipe this one. I probably should have just split the snipes, huh? That was not very smart by me. That was a little bit of a 5 IQ move, to be honest. Let's see. Oh my god, what is this? Why does he have so many spines? He was really afraid of my 1-base build, I guess. I love this, by the way. Look. He has 4 spines in his spore, but he is taking his 3rd base. So is he scared or not? I'm confused. Like, I think it's time to get a nuke here, actually. Wait, I need a factory for that, right? Yeah, okay. Good thing I remembered that requirement. You know, I always think it's funny. There's a lot of people in the comments. One of them could be you, by the way. That tell me, like, man, how does a pro gamer not know this? Or sometimes I even get the aggressive people that are like, how can you call yourselves a pro gamer? But believe it or not, guys, my job is, you know, to play the meta and not play like 2-base nukes and stuff, you know. Like a normal game of StarCraft, you would always have a factory, right, by the time you're making nukes. Well, he actually cancelled that. My ghosts were really not doing that much damage to it, but I guess he cancelled it. This is a really fast nuke, by the way. If I would... How long does it take to build? 43 seconds. Oh, that's actually not very long. I'm gonna move across with my 6 ghosts. And then by the time I should be able to get a nuke up. This is like a proper nuke rush. I really wanted to do a nuke rush early on because you guys have been asking for it so much. So here we go, I guess. Imagine if he doesn't move it, I can actually get a fat nuke on that. That would be the absolute dream. Now, he must be doing something besides, you know, sitting behind 4 spine crawlers. So, I'm not sure what we are going to run into, but we're probably going to run into something. Well, that's a 3rd base I can pick off. There we go, that's another cancel. Maybe I can force him to root the spines. And then... This feels so weird. Like, if he legit has a bunch of links, I would lose everything. Okay, there we go. You sure you don't want to go for this? He's gonna lose the spines. Oh. Oh, he's coming! He's coming! He's crazy! Wait, this nuke is gonna pop up as well. What? How did I just win with that? There's no way. There's no way this guy thought he was gonna get this ghost with his queens. That is actual insanity. Look, this is some... Oh my god. This is some Terran juice right here. Look. He literally right-clicked the ghost. Like, we gotta get the ghost, guys. He hit it for 12 damage. Oh my god. He barely let the nuke land and he left. He literally left before the impact. You can just move the spine crawlers, you know. Anyway, well, that was our first nuke rush, guys, and I'm very happy with it. Let's keep going. Another Zerg, nice. Well, I guess... Should I? Maybe I could try something crazy and go for, like, CC first into ghosts. So since I'm not allowed to make a Reaper, that is probably just too greedy. Or I could try to go... Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go for a proxy ghost against Zerg, see if it works. Like, who knows? I think it could be pretty exciting. Because, yeah, like I said before, proxy ghost against Protoss is actually not that bad. I know a lot of you guys are probably thinking, like, how on earth does proxy ghost against Protoss work? Well, what you can do is you can either walk your ghost in with cloak, or you can fly the barracks into his base and make the ghost inside there. Then you can EMP the probes, And after the EMP, probes die to one shot by the ghost. So against Protoss, you can actually do a proxy ghost and kill 7 probes with one ghost and then dip, basically. Against Zerg, you actually a ghost 3 shots drones, because drones always regenerate 1 HP as you shot them. So against Zerg it's not as terrifying, but I guess if you have Cloak, it could be pretty big. So we'll see. I mean, most people would not make a Spore Crawler this early. In Diamond League, I don't know. Like, I remember I think it was a Cheese episode where I cheesed the Terran and he had turrets in his mineral lines. And I was like, why the hell does he have turrets? And then you guys were all like, oh yeah, that's normal, by the way, because people always do BC cheeses against us. So maybe this is a normal thing and he's gonna have Spore Crawlers ready. That would be a little bit sad for me, but I guess we'll see. So if you want to one-shot drones with Ghost, you actually need to have perfect micro. Like, it is... Maybe it's easier than I remember, but I remember it being pretty tough. Because like I said, 2 Ghosts do 40 damage, which is the HP of a drone, right? But a drone instantly regens 1 HP as you hit it. So you need to have the Ghost at like the same distance from the drone and attack at the exact same time. Which a lot of time can go wrong, and then the drone is 1 HP. And if you miss that micro, like, I know it doesn't sound like a big deal, but since you're usually on a timer with these kind of cheeses, at having to attack that 1 HP drone in extra time can actually cost you, you know, killing 6 drones instead of 10 or whatever. So yeah. Okay, obviously that's not going to be done yet. I think I can get Cloak almost right away. This game I actually played Gas first, so... Let's see. Might have to... No, I don't have to skip an SCV. So, Cloak takes as long to build as about 3 Ghosts, but... I'm probably going to be walking in before Cloak is finished. Yeah, the timing actually works out really well, you see. 150, 150. Spent all my money on that. Now, one thing I could consider is actually getting a factory here. Or a second barracks. Second barracks probably makes more sense. Like, the only reason I would get a factory is for a nuke, right? So... yeah, I think I'll probably kill enough drones with this. Like, the point is to attack him with Cloak and not necessarily with... a nuke or anything like a slow push. So I should probably just get a barracks at home. Now he's scouting my base and he sees a barracks. I really don't know what you think if you see this. Like, this should always be a factory if someone is cheesing. So I don't know what the hell he's expecting. Now he sees a freaking barracks being built there. But I guess we'll find out soon enough when I visit his base. In before there's 4 spines and a Spore Crawler again. That would make me a little bit sad. Now it's gonna finish in 30 seconds. I think I'm gonna walk in 10 seconds. I'll give it 10 seconds more and then I'll walk across. Wait, did I? Oh, I did make a depot, right? It's there, yeah. I'm just gonna make a tech lab. He's also gonna be confused when he sees the tech lab. Ooh! Well, these ghosts are gonna kill the links pretty easy. Okay, so now he knows I'm getting Cloaked. That was actually a really good scout by him, I have to admit. He was about to spread his links too, which is usually a good sign for a Zerg. Now, I guess... Oh, there's actually not gonna be too much to do here for me. Let's see, is there a Spore Crawler already? That is a Spore Crawler. But I'm gonna finish my Cloak in time. There we go. Now let's see if I can get the timing. No, you see? Oh, he GG'd here? No way! The Cloak Ghost Rush was enough. He could have stayed in the game, you know. I'm on 1 base making Ghost. Alright, well guys. If winning games with Ghost is that easy, I guess we'll beat GM in no time. Alright. Well, that's gonna be it for this first episode, guys. Like a little small introductory episodes, leaving you guys wanting for more. Anyways, if you enjoyed it, make sure to leave comments telling me what you would like me to see me do next. Like the video and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Adios.